Hello everyone, so I've got a quick idea to share today. What is this stack of colorful boxes, you ask? Well, I've had some ideas with your Creative Studio boxes in the past with the little Matchboxes that come with stickers in them to reuse them. Now, we're going to make one in just a moment with one of those reused boxes. These ones I've made the Matchbox myself, and I am calling this Pocket Pet. So we'll take a look inside here. Let's look inside one of the bigger ones, and I've put a little pull on this side of some of these, and inside we have the Pocket Pets. I lined this box and just have a scrap of fabric that I've cut with pinking shears for a little blanket, and a little pillow that I sewed, and it's even stuffed with, you know, the stuffing for stuffed animals from the craft store that I have in the garage, you know, left over. And these are the little Pocket Pets, and they are super adorable. These were inspired by something, I think they were called Weebles, but in my elementary school where they would sell them at the school store. These ones are super easy. You do need googly eyes, puff balls, and if you want to do the adhesive backed feet, you'd want some adhesive backed foam, or this one is super easy, some foam stickers in heart shapes. And then we'll see the thinner one works just as well. Here's a little blanket, scrap fabric, and you can just do these in any size, really. These guys are a little bit smaller puff balls, and even this one I had some different colored googly eyes that didn't match, of course, but so we've got all kinds of options for these creatures, the Pocket Pets, and you can make it in any style, and they're super fun for, I hope, for little kids, an analog, non-screen way to be creative and have fun. And if you have grandkids or any young kids in your life, this is a great thing to gift right before, say, a long car ride. Although, if you don't want them sticking them to your car window, I would advise, you know, taking off the stick. Either stick it to a paper and cut it out, or maybe just use regular foam shapes and not the adhesive backed. So let's get in and decorate the box. Here I have a prefab box here that came with stickers from your Creative Studio, and I'm just going to decorate it and put my creatures inside. On the inside, let me see here, I've cut, can't get it back out very easily, a piece of paper to size to fit in here, because this is, you know, it's not meant to be used as a craft project, so it's not super sturdy. This will reinforce those seams, and we'll just take some glue and glue it down, and it also decorates it quite nicely. Alright, so now we have glue all over the back of that. And just a note, if you're having some kids, I don't know what age they would be not interested in this, but many ages would probably work. Having them over or entertaining, this is a great project to do along with them, and I would just advise not letting them use the hot glue gun when it comes to making the creatures, unless you're very confident that they're not going to burn themselves. Alright, now we have this. Oops, no, let's not get to the lid yet. We have a little bit of branding on the sides, which is fine if you don't mind that, especially, you know, if you're doing this project with the little ones, maybe you don't even want to bother. But I've got a cute little scrap here that I'm going to cover it up with, just to finish off my box very nicely. Another idea, too, is if you have paint pens, or maybe a good Sharpie would even work, just cover that up if they want. And oh, stickers, you got a box of stickers somewhere? Kids love stickers. I love stickers. What am I talking about here? And so to personalize their boxes, I really feel like kids would enjoy this project and come away with something they're proud of, and hopefully they want to play with more than someone else's screen or device or their own. which those are great for a time, but it's nice to be able to do something that doesn't involve technology. My opinion, of course. So we got that on, and it's looking pretty nice. Nests within this box, super easy. In fact, this is a great way to upcycle, recycle, use things you have, and less waste. I guess, you know, I like that pocket watch, but I think that it doesn't quite fit pocket pet style, so I'm going to cover it up. And I just cut this. I liked the border, so I kept it the same. This can lay flat nicely, so I can press this down. And finally, I think I would like to cover this up as well. Alright, we have all decorated, the top and the bottom. Looking very nice. And if you want to add the little pull tab to one that's already made, I just have a scrap of cardstock here that I've just folded the ends to glue on. You can see there. And have the little handle here. And you just need a good strong adhesive. I'm just using this wet glue here. And then try to get it centered. This does not need to be perfect by any means. I'm going to hold it down for a couple seconds here, a little bit. I mean, you can look at that. That's so cute. We'll just give it a minute to dry and leave it alone. And then we need to make some cute little creatures to go inside. Alright, so at this point you'll need the puff ball. If you have a cotton ball, that might even work. I'm not sure how strong the cotton ball would be compared to the puff ball. But I have lots of these from crafting days, and I just grabbed a purple little one because I haven't made a purple one. Some foam or shapes or stickers, although you can use regular foam and cut it out. A heart is a pretty simple shape, and you can do some trimming. In fact, I did with these small ones. Need to do a little more trimming on the heart to hide the point of the heart, but it's a great basic shape to start with. And of course, some googly eyes. And there are other options for the googly eyes too if you don't have googly eyes, although they're super fun for kids, you know, small and big alike, and they have a bit of static, so they can be a real annoying thing to work with. However, oh, I love the fact that the little dot inside moves around. And then it's time to heat up the glue gun. Oh, yeah, mine's heating up. Okay, and I have a little silicone mat here to catch any possible drips. Here's a little heart. It does have hearts on it. You know, he's gonna have some big feet here because I don't have any of the smaller hearts. But let me just show you, actually, if you had just a piece of foam, you know how you just do half the heart on a fold? That way it's symmetrical. I am gonna go straight in and trim my heart down because this is a bit big. Wow, let's see how I did. Not too bad. A little bit rough around the edges here, but this is a kid craft, right? Especially if you're going to do it with kids. I think that's much better for the feet. Let me get up close so you can see what I'm talking about. And hey, maybe you want your little creature to have really big feet. That's quite alright. This one has some funny heart colors, but let me just try something. This is a paint marker, and I don't know, I thought he might be nice with black feet, so I'm just gonna, using what I have since I used up most of my foam hearts already, there is an easy way to alter. There we go. He's gonna have some black feet to match his black googly eyes, and hopefully my glue gun's hot enough. So this part, the glue gun, definitely you want to be careful. They do have like these, we go, little glue gun fingertip things. My finger is so big, it doesn't quite fit on there, but I'm gonna go ahead and try that. I don't know. It might be hard to work with, and again, the googly eye is hard to hold on to. So let me see if I can do this on camera. Let's try not to burn myself live, or not live, but on camera. We got the first one's the easiest because it doesn't really matter where it goes. Round is round. There, he's got a big eye. Now the second one I want to be not too, well, it probably can be too close, but not too far away. So I'm gonna grab it again. I'm just grabbing the edge. You can use tweezers if you have a good pair of tweezers that will hold on without throwing it across the room. That is what happens to me a lot. So I think I'm going to go right here. And actually didn't even need this too much. But this little finger cover silicone one makes it so that you can touch the hot glue without burning yourself. But it doesn't quite fit my most useful finger very well. I mean, fits easily. Oh, I got some ink on me. Well, but there you go. That's that. I did get the eyes on. Yay! Look how cute he is already. And then this part's pretty easy. Again, if you're using hot glue, that might be for the adult to do. But there are other kinds of quick glue that aren't super hot. I just like how fast it is. And there he goes. The guy, little puffball, goes on the point. If your point's sticking out, you can trim it afterwards with fun foam. You know, it's pretty easy to use. It's already cool enough to sit in my hand. And I really like how this guy turned out. Now, if you have those like antenna pieces or any other thing like a tiny hat, this would be a fun thing to personalize. If you have any kind of small accessories like that, get creative. Ooh, you know what? An idea just popped into my head. From the recycle bin, say a bottle top from like a plastic bottle. That might make a fun hat the kids could paint and make. If you have anything like this laying around, some scrap flowers. If you have little girls or boys that like flowers, you can glue a little flower on their head. So many fun ideas. Let me know your ideas in the comments on how you would personalize your little pocket pet creature. Let's get creative. Let's spread creativity using our brains and the resources around us and have some fun. And then if you're going anywhere on a long trip, like say for Thanksgiving or anything coming up, you want to have these on hand for those long times. And as we come into the winter season too, power outages, you know, well, you wouldn't be able to use the hot glue gun, but pretty much everything else. And you can certainly play with these if you have a little bit of light. So super fun project. I hope you'll try it. Thank you as always for watching and have a wonderful and creative day.